I am really tough on shoes. I tend to wear out one shoe before the other. And when something happens to my shoes, it's typically away from home. I've been in the desert, I've been out in the snow, and then all of a sudden the sole will come off. But never fear, this small repair package can fix all of these. So let's go to a top-down shot and get into all the secrets on how you can best repair your shoes in seconds. I've got duct tape or gaffer's tape for repairing up on the sidewall here. The gaffer's tape is great because it doesn't slide like the duct tape can sometimes. So I'll just get a big patch like this and you could just lay it in that way. What I've found is customize the patch or give yourself an edge around the repair, 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch, and then I will cut the corners off. And you can see it doesn't take much time at all. Kind of lay it in, push it around on the sides, and you've got a nice little patch for a little wear point inside your shoe. Now here you've got a little bit more, so I'm going to take another piece. On a longer repair, you can just do a series of patches. Rounded edges seem to last a little better. So that's for inside the shoe. For outside the shoe, let me show you something that I did 150 miles ago. Shoe goo is a great repair for a filler situation. The problem with shoe goo is this big tube. I found that E6000 is identical in composition. In fact, I think it's made by the same company. Sometimes you can get away with E6000 and they'll have little applicator tips like this that you can put on so that you can inject the shoe goo inside and under like I have here to kind of seal this up. And you can see that you can smooth it out with, I just use a regular popsicle stick. Shoe goo also sells these smaller versions, which is inside my emergency repair kit for shoes. And that's enough to fill a fairly large gap. If you need to use this big tube, I also have these that you can kind of screw on, and then you just cut it off with a pair of scissors. And in a couple seconds, with a little bit of pressure, super glue is going to repair this thing just that easy. And I'm not too worried about that little piece of glove that came off. This one, I think you can see it, was a crack. There's another crack right here, so maybe I'll actually make it worse. And I'll just fill it in with some super glue to show you how I repaired it. If you can get the shoe as clean as possible and just hold it in place, a little squirt of super glue through there and held it in place just like this. A minute or two later, that seam has been good for another 150 miles in about 8 months. I use push pins and I just push it down into that hole and seal it off for next time. And now we'll go right into the bottle, and you never know when you might need a push pin. So you put all your kit away and it's ready for next time. Here's one where it's kind of lifted up a little bit. In this case, this is a super glue repair. This is certainly an option. Shoe glue comes off your fingers fairly well, but super glue just loves to stick and then got a major problem on your hands. You got a fairly big area, just put a thin coating all the way up to the end of the seam. Put your push pin back in, hold it in place. And it really is amazing how quickly this will heal or seal. You want to have a little bit of the glue on the outside. This one probably had a little too much in there, so that's why it's taking longer to dry. The seal is repaired. Good as new. Just to go over this kit, tube of shoe glue, tube of super glue, an applicator for the shoe glue, a couple little cut up cable ties or pieces of popsicle stick, and then you can use duct tape, but I prefer gaffer's tape. And I'm just going to put a patch on it like this, a couple of these fingertip protectors, and that all fits in here. And you're ready for any repair at any time, anywhere. There you go, a quick video on how to repair your shoes in no time. And it doesn't matter if you're at home or away, or travel, or just around town, this little repair kit is worth its weight in gold. Thumbs up and comments always appreciated. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in all sorts of home repairs, travel repairs, making and breaking things, I design and evaluate sports gear and photography equipment. I even do costumes, cosplay, and props. Check out my channel and please subscribe. because you never know what repair you're gonna see.